Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. I've got a match for you on Snakewater. It is sixes. Let's meet the teams. We have DAT versus Salt. DAT stands, of course, for Disingenuous Assertions. You've seen their Highlander team, but now see their sixes team. We have a Seth and Specific on Soldiers. Braid is going to be Medic, Josmo, and Podgy are Scout, and Dane is Demo Man. Over on Team Salt with Hearts, we have Tipsy G Nostalgic on Scout along with Ghetto. We have Bubble Troy and Bino Sync as Soldiers, a Random Dude as Demo Man, and Uber Change as Medic. Let's get to the action. We're going to be watching a Random Dude's loadout, or rollout, and for some reason the loadout, that's what I'm trying to say, i.e. the view models are not working. I haven't done anything, so I'm assuming it's Valve's fault, but so we're gonna be doing a lot of third-person cam today so you can see what's happening. But already Random Dude getting out to mid a little bit earlier than his opposing team, sending a bunch of sticks over towards door right there. Has to fall back because he did take quite a bit of damage. Red Scout's already on top of logs, but getting bombed right there by a blue soldier who's got his shoddy out, so that's interesting. Just is right there from Seth, but he does drop down. Man, I gotta have my first person. So we'll just play like pros play without view models. We do have a charge, false charge called right there as both meds are on that regular Uber, and so far neither team really giving up on this mid-fight. Finally, it looks like Disingenuous Assertions, DAT is what I'm gonna call them, because try saying Disingenuous Assertions 3 times fast. So DAT is going to fall back. They lost too many players right there. It looks like they still want to contest this. Is Braid going to pop in? He is certainly going to do so soon. Red Uber was already popped. It looked like forced right there as Uber Chain. Oh man, some nice sticks by Dane, anticipating as soon as that Uber faded. But remember, blue has it. There we go. Finally, that Uber gets popped for DAT, and just now need to clean up some kills by seeing going down and taking Seth with him. But looks like DAT will have player advantage. Will be able to revert that capture. We'll see though, because Red is still contesting this. So Specific gets a rocket on his opposing soldier, and then eventually finishes off a Bubble Troy right there. But you can see how it's a lot of fun to play without view models. And or crosshair. It's just like the rockets are coming out of nowhere. So we'll see how Red is setting up here on second, as DAT did go ahead and finally capture that midpoint. So this is UGC 6s. That means we'll be playing to 5-round wins, CP5, so 5-5. You can remember it. That's how I remember it, because 5 is the same number as 5. But let's get in on a DAT Scout, because they're going to be trying to force this Uber right here since they don't have any advantage. And Braid, I'm not sure, he has not been healing for a while, just now starting to heal, and about a 50% Uber disadvantage. So not great coordination right there from DAT. Not sure what was going on, but we'll keep on the Joe Smoke cam, maybe get over to Podgy's cam in a sec to see what they're going to try to do to buy their team an advantage here. They did bait in opposing Scout, but he had overheals, and Ghetto escapes with 3 health left. Meanwhile, Seth Soldier going down as well, but the Uber is ready for Salt. Now Salt, I'm not exactly sure who they are. They're player, or their team profile page on UGC gives them another name. Oh, watch out from the soldier from behind. Oh, he's too late to force the, well, to get a drop or anything. Does take down Ghetto. The Uber is on the point. They can't cap, of course, so they're trying to find some people to kill. The Red Demo Man goes down, takes a rocket from Specific, and then Specific cleans up Uber Chain and Random Dude as well. So nice plays right there. Good defense from DAT. Oh, until Braid went down as Bino Sync was still around. So it's mid-fight very hard, but even though they don't have heals, I feel like DAT could push up right here because it's just been such a slow going so far. They need to force and put pressure on. And we do actually see that Specific getting in here, and there's a sniper to contend with, but as most of that team is coming in here, looks like they will be able to, well, he's back at least. Man, this Scout Podgy really wanted that sniper, but he is going to have to fall back and just try to keep alive, as now we will finally have a last point defense. So again, I'm sorry about the view models. I'm assuming something is wrong on Valve's side, because again, I don't know what I would have done. It's been the exact same. as it has always been. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I need to change things. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to tell me something, but I'm too old to change. That's what I've decided. Again, we'll get in the Joe Schmo cam. A little bit of an Uber advantage for this red team, and of course, when you have that Uber advantage on last, it's ballsy to try to push out, and it's actually looking kind of like what Salt wants to do right now. Right now, they're in lobby instead of, or lower lobby instead of holding on to the point, so that's really interesting. And if a scout wanted to get on point, he does have to face a soldier and a heavy, but 2 scouts with good DM could easily take that. So interesting choice. The Uber is ready for Assault right now, but Braid has his Uber ready for DAT as well. And they're going to need to pop this, or they're going to start losing players. Okay, so Salt is just going to get out of there. So interesting positioning. Maybe that's the Sixes meta. I'm not sure. I think this is the first Sixes game I've casted on Snakewater. So maybe that's the meta to hold right there. I'm not sure. It seems dangerous because you could get a lot of splash damage. But anyway, here comes Podgy. He's going to want to try to force this Uber and take out the sniper, that pig class. Oh, not able to finish off whoever that was right there, and then he does go down. Ubers are popped. Some goes onto that heavy, and he is overhealed and dangerous. Nobody was targeting him down there for that, and we have missed opportunity on that Uber. Down goes Braid as well as by no sync able to get him out of there. Uber Chain loves just spamming the I'm charged bind, so that's that could really mess up the other team. So not a bad idea. I mean, why not? But it does get a little annoying on the caster side. I'm sure his teammates have learned to zone out or tune it out. So anyway, Bubble Choi is getting some of those overheals from the medic that will not shut up. There he is, still alive, and have to contend with Dat, who is coming in from behind them, and kind of a pincher move to squeeze them off right there. And the med Uber chain did go down. It didn't catch that pick, but not great positioning for Salt to come down here and then kind of open their backs to the choke for when Dat would come in. Right now, only 1 up for Salt. They do lose. They do get respawns right here, but Uber Chain is one of those respawns who's spamming I'm fully charged when he just spawned. He needs to get on his heavy right now, but some lack of communication. Ghetto is super hurt, and just one more rocket would take him out. Oh man, he's lucky to be alive, but Dane did get the med. Again, Gato's super hurt. That was not communicated. Here comes this Uber. They need to target down the heavy because that's what that did not do last time. Oh, Joe Schmo going down right there, and there's so much stickies on the point. Seth somehow stays alive for pretty long, but then goes down. We do have a sniper in the house, and that is Podgy. He's going to try to do this all by himself. I don't know if he's going to. There are 3 players on the point. One of them is a Pyro, and Podgy not even able to do that, though. Though he is a good sniper, not that good. I don't know if anybody could do that. It'd be hard. So we are going to wait for another push in here. Or are we going to see a push out? We'll get on the Ghetto Cam as trying to get through lower lobby right there. Trying to get this scout who's wearing flip-flops, which I've said once and I'll say until I turn blue, are not a good running choice for shoe wear. Just, you cannot run in flip-flops, and I really feel that's to their disadvantage when they wear those flip-flops. I know it's the cute summer thing, but it also annoys me because nobody can run like that in flip-flops. Anyway, that's my opinion on some cosmetic things today as we're waiting for the charges to get up. Looks like Podgy has gone Pyro, so that's interesting. His main is Sniper and Highlander. Pyro, I'm not so sure how he plays that, so we'll keep an eye on that. But right now we do have Specific jumping into point. He's just going to try to force this and gets a ton of time on there and does force red team to collapse. Uber Chain had to stop healing to go offensive, and that didn't make any sense right there. Now this Uber is popped. Blue just needs to get that Uber off, and there they go. The pop, or I'm sorry, the capture does win. That is Seth with that cap. Let's get in. Oh, silly people. We'll get on Nerf Cam. Oh, no, the Nerfed Cam. Dane's Cam. Hashtag Nerfed. This probably happened. This match probably happened during the whole update extravaganza of a war and Love and War update. And of course we have those fully charged calls happening already from Uber Chain. So far no kills, but Bubble does take down Bubble Troy right then, just does take down Seth, and he pays it with his life. Is just able to clean him up. Blue trying to be aggressive right here, and they did run Podgy as Pyro to point, so Podgy trying to make the best of that. Meanwhile, Uber Chain did go down. I didn't catch that, but so med down right now for Salt, and 100% Uber advantage for the Disingenuous Assertions team. We'll see what random dude can set up. He's obviously putting down some sticky traps, so it's going to be very difficult because this is all in favor right now of Disingenuous Assertions. Oh, Podgy. Not gonna survive that one, and oh, a little over aggressive right there from a random dude. So Dane able to take him out. So now DAT knows there are no more sticky traps, and that they could just kind of walk in here, but they're gonna have to walk fast in order to take advantage of the spawns. Oh, Seth goes down. Some nice targeting work there from Tipsy G Nostalgic, and that Uber is forced by Bubble Choi. Looks like we'll see how much damage Dane can do right here, but he's being crammed back by the soldier, and there goes Bray. Tipsy Nostalgic on a little bit of a roll right here. Get on his camera in just a sec when he comes back up. But so far this defense tenuously holding on. It's somehow Uber Chain has survived. He's got 60 health left, and they're going to try to push in here. A random dude is trying to get some sticks behind the only soldier on the point. That is Specific, who is holding it, but he sends a rocket, or Specific gets in there and takes down Uber Chain. So looks like Salt was trying to be aggressive, which is a good idea after an okay hold on second right there, but Medic got too aggressive and ran into some spam. So definitely needed to procure the point before pushing that medic up. Meanwhile, we'll have a Scout v Scout battle. That is Joe Schmo on the point, and he wins the battle between him and Tipsy G Nostalgic. Now we'll see as he runs into last. There were 2 players down for the Salt team, but they have since respawned. Joe Schmo gonna run and do a bit of a rocket right there. So right now Bray does have this Uber advantage, and they're gonna hang out in lobby waiting for this this pop to happen. And I think this is called lobby. I mean, that's usually what it's called. A point, an area inside a house or whatever, right before a last point is usually called a lobby. Again, I haven't casted Sixes match on Snakewater before, so I'm not familiar with the terminology. Oh my god, we just missed the Uber drop. A random dude with a sticky trap took down Braid, but does it matter because in comes this DAT team and they will be able to get it even though they dropped Uber, and even though Uber Chain had an Uber at the very last second right there. Wow. Sorry, I was gonna get on that cam, but I was scratching my nose, so you can blame my nose for that. Anyway, Podgy's gonna go ahead and run Pyro to mid again. I mean, I guess it worked out, the last one. I'm not sure. I mean, of course you're sacrificing that speed when you run Pyro. But if you have a good Pyro, it could definitely be worth it. In terms of protecting your med from fights, from jumps like that, which is kind of what we're seeing right here. And we do have Uber Chain, I think, running the crits because he's already at full charge right here. So definitely have to watch out for that. And right now, Podgy and his med are the only ones alive, and they're going to get out of there. But, well, not too far. Well, okay, yes, they are. So this is Saw Room. I know that. So they definitely don't want to get caught in Saw Room with crits because then everything just explodes. But they do have this Uber ready to go. And looks like Red Team is moving into Saw Room right there. Oh, and Dane gets some nice stickies to take down. Oh, but this is going to be awkward. Red has yet to pop. Oh, it's a quick fix right there. So they do go ahead and pop it. But will it be enough against this Uber is the question. Random dude having trouble putting down stickies or doing damage right here. But he is going to be able to get out there, keep his med alive, and that's going to be more than... Well, Braid stayed alive there too, so you never know. It's interesting. So Blue does manage to defend for half a second at least. I feel, I just realized one of my keys is disabled, so maybe I did do something that effed everything up. Meanwhile, Braid does get targeted down right there. Tipsy G Nostalgic. I'm not sure why Blue is pushing out. They didn't have any sort of advantage in losing their med. Obviously, a huge deal right there, but able to get Uber Chain as well. So only 3 up for each side. A random dude, what is he going to do? He's going to try to protect this point with his scout because DAT trying to take advantage of all those players down. Bubble Troy gets taken out. A random dude is super hurt right now. Podgy is, takes down Ghetto, but he's super hurt there. He gets some health. We'll see if DAT comes back to contest this point, or if it's just going to be Salt for the taking. And it looks like right now it's going to be Salt's. Again, these stinking medics are calling fully charged all the freaking time. Usually that's my cue. Usually the medics would call it like 70 or 80%. But these medics call it all the time. 50%, why not? Just spawned, fully charged. Just dying, fully charged. Or just about to die. All day I'm fully charged. Yeah. Anyway, Uber Chain is going to have a bit of an advantage, and he's back on that regular medigun. I think that's probably the right choice. I think Quick Fix can work, but you have to be pretty experienced with it. And these are steel teams, so I'm not saying anything about... I don't know their experience, but Quick Fix definitely does have its potential in sixes, and we've definitely seen it a lot, just messing with the meta and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Dane getting some good sticks in there. He's going to continue to be aggressive. He's going to watch out. Oh, but he may have this enemy Demoman cut out, and oh, yes, a random dude does go down. They did lose Podgy in that process, but the Uber is popped and slowly fading away right there. So it was Uber trying to save a random dude, and then not working? Whoa, don't even know what happened right there. I'm all sorts of messed up. But we do have this Uber ready to be popped for DAT, and not sure why we're not seeing... Oh, we did see the Uber. I thought Dane would get most of that, but he did not. Soldier trying to follow up on this Soldier kill, but really not able to get anything in DAT. Missing an opportunity right there. And again, I think maybe Ubering in Dane would have been a better idea. They do pick up some kills, and half of the team is gone. Uber Chain is really hurt right now. He's trying to escape, and yeah, they need to fall back. So okay, that worked. That did work there for DAT. I thought it could have been a little better, but you know, at minimum it worked. Here comes a scout trying to cut both scouts in on the med. Biosync does go down. Can they get the medic though? Salt is at 100 health and has his saw out. I believe that's Joe Schmo, who had this melee out and did force the Uber. Uber Chain was really scared right there, and I do not blame him. So now Salt is trying to make something happen out of that Uber, and what really happened was just keep the medic alive, and sometimes that's all you can ask for. Meanwhile, Ghetto is going to force an Uber of his own. Braid popping at mid when there's really nothing but Ghetto to take down. So, I mean, pop it, don't drop it. That's absolutely the thing you got to do. And both teams kind of wasting an Uber right there, but keeping their meds alive, so they're happy there. We'll just take a look at positioning as we wait for DAT to push in. We do have one soldier who's patrolling these other areas. Well, now he's down because Podgy has gone his main, and that is going to be a sniper. He's going to rotate around and look for a sightline onto the medic, which he just might find right here, and he does! He gets the sniper shot. Oh my goodness. Goes ahead and takes down Ghetto as well. There's only 2 up right now on the Salt team, and Podgy's going to take care of random dude. I think Bino... Salt, Sink, whatever his name is back at last, so Podgy can't get him now, but don't worry, he's on the hunt. Big plays right there. Oh man, does get the headshot on Bino's Sing, who's down to about 40 health. The Uber is popped. Oh yes, Podgy finishes off Uber Chain there as well. He's on such a streak right now. Gets a headshot right there on Ghetto, who has gone heavy. Targeted down by the opposing rest of his team, and Heavy will go down. Oh, random dude brings out the pan to take down Braid, but I'm not sure what happened to that push. Podgy was nailing every shot, it seemed like, but where was the push? I don't know. I don't know. But some fun sniper action right there from Podgy slash scout slash sniper slash pyro. What is Joshua doing here besides having like a rave by himself? Just waiting for the combo to push in and get a pick on the med, of course. But he's kind of making me nauseated. So we'll see if Salt can push out of their last right there, which was very, very close to becoming another lost round for them. But if they can push out of their last, they have their heavy with them, so that's interesting. So hurt was Uber Chain, and finally Podgy just came in and poked him and he fell over. So now Brady's gonna have a 100% Uber advantage, only 3 up right now for the Salt team. So good opportunity for DAT to pick up momentum. They gotta worry about that heavy, but just target him down, and he's just like any other player. He still dies, and there he goes. Ghetto out of this picture. A random dude is gonna try to make something happen, but he took a lot of damage, gonna have to fall back, and this point does go to DAT. So no sniper right now for Podgy, so he's going to have to do this the old scout fashion way. We'll see what Braid decides to do. He definitely does not want to drop to another sticky trap because they got lucky once. I don't know if they can get lucky again. So waiting for, let's see, we do have the Uber pop right there. I'm not even sure where it came from. I was watching all the wrong windows apparently. Soldier or Heavy does get targeted down eventually, and there we go with the cap. Pacific apparently got that, even though there was a Soldier very, very close to the point. But we're 3-0. We will go to 4 caps and then halftime. So, or about 10 minutes we'll get halftime. Let's get on a random dude's cam. He is a little late to this party and already going to run into some sticky action. His Soldier there was faster though, so it looks like BinoSync will, and his older Soldier buddy will be able to hold upper and log, send some spam down, but now they're actually getting pressured out from just full front aggression. We are going to see Soldier versus Soldier in mid-air. BinoSync, or I'm sorry, this is going to be Bubbles who was up there, but he fell back. And again, running that heavy to mid, so interesting decision. Not sure about that, and that's actually Tipsy G Nostalgic, not Ghetto on heavy, so they actually switched to heavy instead of just Ghetto forgetting to switch his class or whatever. Meanwhile, Bubble is in here, has good positioning. He has found that medic. Braid with 20 health just goes ahead and decides to pop. Good idea right there. And Bubble is out of this picture. Can DAT make anything happen with this Uber? And it looks like no, it's just going to keep their med alive, which is enough. Down goes a random dude, but Seth paid with his life. Uber Chain has his Uber, has been holding on to it, but are they going to have to wait for their demo man to get up? I mean, conventional wisdom says you don't necessarily need to, but when you're heavy, when you have a scout as a heavy, you get so slow, so I think you gotta wait right now. But we'll see. Yeah, Tipsy Nostalgic definitely has to watch out. Cannot overextend right now because he's the only one protecting his med, playing pocket heavy on Snakewater. An interesting decision, but we'll see. It looks like the demo man is back up, but random dude needs to get into position, and there he is. You can hear that spun up heavy though coming from a mile away, so he's going to be an easy target. A lot of spam happening right here, and the Uber's going to have to happen soon because Dane is just everywhere with the stickies right now. Random dude takes a lot of damage, and he's going to have to fall back to his med with 80 health. So, but here comes some kills from this upper area right now. Bubble Troy getting Podgy, Joshmo going down, and Pacific going down as well. So half the team down for DAT, but they go ahead and pop their Uber onto the point. Braid looks like he was taking some damage right there, so went ahead and did that. But that's good news for this Salt team because now with 100% Uber advantage and player advantage, they can waltz into second pretty much uncontested. Because after that Uber is popped, DAT realized we need to get out of here. So for the first time, we have DAT on their last trying to defend. Joe Smo wants to pop this Uber or make them wants to force them to pop this Uber. First he has to find them, and he's got caught out by the scout right there, so going to be a little more difficult than previously anticipated. But now they're going to have to push with this heavy onto last, and I'm wondering if this was all their plan all along. Because obviously, oh man, Uber Chain just managed to find 2 rockets in a row. Super hurt, gonna go ahead and pop that Uber. Finally, so we do have this push in here. Only 1 player down for DAT team. And Ghetto got a lot of time on the point right there. So Blue is definitely going to have to, well, I would say collapse onto the point to prevent from being killed. But, from being capped. But that's definitely not happening right now. They're just cleaning up on these kills. DAT playing this extremely well. Joe Schmo not able to get this heavy. Can anybody get this heavy? Right now, the Uber is popped for DAT. And Dane gets Bubble Choy and then Tipsy and Nostalgic as well. So that was well played right there from DAT. And Salt, I'm still not sure about the heavy play. We'll see what Tipsy comes back as. And it looks like he's coming back as heavy. So that makes no sense to me. Maybe it's his main. Maybe he feels more comfortable playing that than Scout. But I thought the Scout was, well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But the Ubers are about even. As DAT gonna try to push on to second here in just a minute. Looks like Salty being aggressive right here. At least Tipsy Nostalgic. He is so dead though. Oh! Did he get a crossbow? I think he got a crossbow, but also his med was able to save him right there, so big plays out of Uber Chain. But because he had to like switch back and forth from that crossbow and his heavy was separated, he wasn't healing as consistently as Braid was, so Braid is going to have this Uber now, and Uber Chain is going to get sniped. You know what that means? That means Podgy is on El Sniper Reno, and the Super is ready to go as well, so both significant factors. Is a soldier left behind? Oh, what? Air shot, Seth taken down by No Sync right there, but the Uber is going to be popped anyway because Ghetto coming in from behind, but you know what? Not a bad situation. Ubers are going to be pretty much reset, pretty much even right there, but Seth with some big plays helping out, protecting his med. Let's get in on the Podgy cam as he's still running that sniper. Some long sight lines here at second. He's got to watch out for a random dude. If he could take down that Demo Man, it'd be huge, but not able to do so. And Bubble Choy is all over that, getting Braid and Podgy. So 2 up, just kidding, just 1 up right now for that team. And so maybe they got a little too confident, a little too ballsy, and Dat paid ultimately with a lot of deaths. They're still trying to maintain a hold here at second, but again, Salt is being super aggressive. They have this Uber, so they're feeling confident in that play, and they have this Heavy who can... I think Dad just forgot that they're running that. Oh, and it's a quick fix popped right there. We'll see if they can take out Braid and his Soldier, who are barely getting away, not able to do so. Soldier coming in, Seth gets taken out, and Tipsy Nostalgia right now on a 4K streak as Heavy. So interesting. We'll see how this last point fight plays out. Only 2 up right now for Dat. 1 is a Pyro. Actually, it's only Podgy right now. He's not able to do it. In comes this last minute defense, and it's not going to happen. And there we go. Salt able to get their first round win. So it brings it to 3-1. All right, Tipsy. Still on this... I can't even tell because he's literally invisible, but yes, he is still on that heavy weapons man. So interesting decisions right there. It definitely worked for them last time. I think that in certain situations, especially when like whoa, that was a sticky right under the feet of Uber Chain. But in certain situations, especially like that, when they're pushing onto last, Dat knows how to target down a heavy. But in situations like on mid, you don't know how because nobody ever plays a heavy to mid. And so when you're seeing that, the heavy can get some positioning in here and just put down consistent damage. The Uber or the quick fix is popped, and so when you have a quick fix heavy, it's going to be extraordinarily difficult to kind of deal with that if you've never had to deal with it before. And I think that's what we're seeing here from Dat. So nice strategy from Salt to kind of mix up the meta to try to get something crazy going, and Tipsy Nostalgia definitely making it work. Can he get the medic? He forces the pop right there. So Uber Chain will have to get out of there because he is at a significant disadvantage, so needs to get back. In comes Soldier. Oh wow, Seth with a nice pick to finish off Uber Chain right there, and not what Salt wanted out of that situation. Second is almost capped for Red, and Random Dude definitely wants to finish that off, but first he needed to kill Seth. Goes ahead and takes care of that. Tipsy Nostalgia getting caught right there, and that's Heavy. Yeah, can still die. Heavy's just like every other class. He puts his pants on 1 leg at a time. And it's just, they're just very large pants is all. So a nice comeback from Dat. We'll see if they can recover some good pressure, though. I think Salt is right here in contesting this point. They might actually they are outnumbering DAT right now, but they did lose their medic, so no heals, so definitely heal advantage in favor of this blue team. But Joe Schmo goes down, Dane went down as well, so that Demoman out of this picture. And I think Seth has figured out how to get the heavy, just get above him and then spam down on him. We'll see if everyone else can catch on to that for disingenuous assertions. But right now, since they lost a few players in that fight at mid, they're going to fall back to their second, which still has a little bit of time. Okay, finally that little red carrot is going away. But this Uber is almost ready to go, and Uber Chain, despite his name, is only running that quick fix. So we'll see, as this Uber is likely to be popped soon, or are we going to wait for some sort of big play? Oh, Heavy coming in and forcing that pop. Tipsy does go down immediately. Some good focus work right there. Oh, Specific runs literally into Uber Chain and takes him out. So no med, but there's a bunch of other players on Salt that need to be cleaned up, especially by No Sync, who was cleaned up. So a good effort right there. We are going to run out of time, so we'll go to a second half, but it is 3-1, disingenuous assertions in the lead. Alright, we are back with this second half. Interesting developments. Salt is still running heavy, but they are running a different player, so Bino Sync running heavy right now. So interesting decisions out of this Salt team, so now I'm confused. So maybe that's their strategy, to confuse the other team. It's certainly working in this case for the caster. Watching random dude, he is spotted out where the enemy medic and entire team are collapsing, and we'll see if he can get this scout who is getting on his medic, and indeed he does go down. Both Seth and Specific are both down right now, so DAT now in red at a little bit of a player disadvantage. That quick fix is popped, so running the quick fix and the heavy to mid. Very interesting decisions out of Salt right now. Definitely not the norm of what you would get. Need to watch their back because Dane is putting some sticks down. He does take down a random dude, but this Uber is popped, and Uber Chain did not stand any chance. Neither did that heavy. Has disingenuous assertions trying to get back to mid. Only 3 up right now for Salt, but where are the 3 is the question. Ghetto is in here behind, trying to just mess with their heads, and he has found out where Seth is, and he might... No, he'll not survive that. So only 2 up right now for Salt, and we'll see how red, that is DAT, decides to play it. They're actually playing a little bit cautiously right now. Except for whoever's on the point right there. That would be, is that Paji? Is that Paji? Yeah, well, that was Paji, at least. So Braid has a 75% going. Oh man, and Uber Chain gets taken out. Seth's just spamming rockets in there. The heavy is still up, but he's gonna fall back as well, because when you don't have that med, the heavy on 6s is not so great. He's just a very slow moving, solid, I don't know what to say, but just so slow. And if you don't have that med that you're protecting and that you're getting solid heals from it, you wonder, there's really no reason to be running him. So there is, oh my goodness, Uber Chang keeps messing me up with saying that, but no. So no charge yet for either side. Oh my goodness, somebody won something, or somebody proposed to somebody. That's never gets annoying. That's also my text alert, so maybe I got a text. Anyway, so we do have the sticky trap, but it has been revealed, so Braid looking forward to not drop into that one. The the charge for this quick fix is ready to go, but I can't imagine any scenario where popping quick fix out of last would work. I don't know if that is ever a good idea. So it looks like, yeah, they're just going to hold this and try to defend with the quick fix charge. Pachi goes down as Tipsy Nostalgia is on Sniper. Tipsy... Wait, did he go back? No, he went back to Scout. Okay, so we have the Uber ready for DAT, but they're getting a lot of spam and getting pressured here, so they may not be in the perfect position to pop. And in fact, there's a Scout in on their med. Oh my goodness. Specific finally finishes him off. Tipsy Nostalgia so close to getting something right there. Braid down about 90 health, and they need to pop this Uber as soon They know that sticky trap is there. Okay, so there we go. Uber is popped for DAT. Got to get the soldier in here who does bomb opposing soldier, but where's that med heavy combo? They go ahead and pop that quick fix. The Uber is fading and putting everybody in horrible positions for red, but Braid is the only one left alive. So it looks like they might have had it, but there's some cleanup at the end. Again, when that Uber faded, not great positioning. Braid, do it. Go be the hero. Go be the hero that DAT deserves. Bring out that Uber saw. Oh, Tips Nostalgia probably had that upper hand. Probably should have gotten that anyway. So, a close but no cigar situation right there. So remember, we are 3-1. DAT is in the lead. They need 5 to win it. And hopefully we won't go to overtime or go to map time, because that's another 25 minutes of no scoring. But this may be it right now for DAT. A lot of kills coming down on the second point, getting the med as well, and only that heavy is alive. Specific is gonna play a little ring around the rosy with him. Oh, not able to finish off Binosync, who has 60 health or 40 health left. All he has to do is be poked right now, and he does get poked eventually, but in come these oh my goodness, who was there who was able to do it? So that was Joe Schmo and his med getting those overheals, able to get in there and capture last. Don't even remember what I was gonna say. I had a thought. It was a good thought too. Oh well, there it goes. Bye thought. Let's get on Dane cam, see what he's got going on. And that med is so far forward. I mean, when you are running still that quick fix, I'm assuming. It is indeed that quick fix, so of course with the med you jump with your demo man and run at the rate in case you're getting whipped or whatever, if your soldier's getting whipped. Oh, but taking so much damage right now. Somehow Uber Chain stayed alive throughout that and is close to having this quick fix. They're getting a lot of kills right here. It's actually working out. Podgy is the only one damage class left alive with DAT's medic Braid, and they're gonna have to fall back to last. They will have this Uber though. So we're going to see an Uber versus quick fix, I would assume soon. We'll just position ourselves right here as in comes the Salt team, and the quick fix is pop. Braid is back in lobby. He doesn't want to pop this Uber until that quick fix is gone, because sure, Uber can beat out quick fix. It just takes a lot of effort and a lot of targeting. Oh man, nobody on Salt's team died from that. Meanwhile, Podgy and Joe Schmo both down, so we'll see if Dane can go huge right here, and he does connect with a nice pill and another nice pill. Oh no, but gets caught out by that heavy. Oh my god, Dane going down, so Binosync going pretty darn big right here. He doesn't have his medic, but where did he go? Where'd that heavy go? Podgy's on sniper right now, so maybe we'll get on his cam. Okay, so that's where that heavy went. But Podgy has eyes all on Binosync, who is at who got his arrow or something. Wow. Not able to make it happen right there, so Podgy sad about that. But Disingenuous Assertions looking for some sort of advantage to buy them a chance to escape out of last, but with that quick fix building so rapidly, I think they might be best just keeping everybody alive right now and ready for that assault. And of course targeting down the medic is going to be essential, and then that heavy. Of course, if you could just put a bunch of sticks right under the medic's feet. Oh no, not able to do so. Uber Chain getting some help and knowing what's coming, obviously. So we will have, well, we have a scout in here all by his lonesome self. Gato does finish off Specific, so that is an interesting pick right there. We do have quick fix popped now as the blue team is pushing in right here. Heavy trying to get some cleanup kills, and he does indeed. Oh man, that heavy is so nice when you can just walk up to the point and just mow everything down. Wow. So that's really nice. So Disingenuous Assertions up 4-2. In 21 minutes left. It's going to be very difficult. Well, it's going to be very, it's going to require a lot of effort and coordination and work to shut down the Salt team with their crazy strategies that are working, have been working. Although they only have gotten 2 rounds, they've looked consistently better and better. one thing to worry about is bouncing that medic everywhere with that quick fix. Right now we're watching Random Dude try to take down the scout, and Joe Schmo does go down. Specific is down as well. So good player advantage time right now for this Salt team, and they are indeed going to go ahead and capture that point. They have that quick fix ready to go. We'll just keep on the Random Dude cam as he tries to spot out that med and kind of sandwich Braid off. Oh, he anticipated that very, very well, that Braid was going to get on top of the crates right there, but not able to get enough down, and Braid will survive, get that 100% Uber up, as Blue has their quick fix charge still ready and not popping yet. Oh my goodness, Dane got a pill in there. They get 2k, but then he finished himself off right there. That's what happened. Trying to read that kill feed as fast as I can. Oh, this could be good. Oh, for Salt, but no, Tipsy Nostalgic is out of there. The Uber is popped after that quick fix charge was popped, and we'll see if DAT can barrel their way through Salt Room, but right now it is being held by a flamin' heavy right there, and I do mean literally. So DAT also gonna have to fall back to their point, as Tipsy, I guess, was trying to get a capture right there, yeah, we're gonna have to fall back to the point, not able to guard Sol Room anymore. So, well, okay, no, they do have their soldier specific right there, but he takes a ton of damage, and here comes this heavy medic combo. Just kidding, specific gets Uber chain. So now it's just this heavy all by his lonesome, and Bio No Sync goes down very quickly right there. We'll see if Joe Schmo can finish off this demo man. Oh, he's now getting hammered by the scout as well, and Salt is just not giving up on the second point. Now we're gonna have one less scout in there. Oh, and the demo man respawned. He's sending sticks or spam now to the point as well. So the second point, I mean, Salt really being aggressive right here. They don't want to give anything up if they don't have to, and we'll see if it will work for them. And in fact, they will be able to capture it, but only losing Bubble Choi right there. So maybe this will be worth it. Meanwhile, Uber Chain was playing far back with his heavy. Heavy not really participating in that point capture, so it's just those other classes doing the work, if you will. But this quick fix charge is going to be ready soon, but meanwhile DAT has an Uber ready as well. We'll see though. Remember, it's 4-2-2. We played a 5. Oh, Uber Chain getting caught a little bit right there, but doesn't take any damage, so lucky jumps right there. But doesn't look like they have the positioning they want for them to push it for Salt. So just waiting to get something. Uber Chain taking a bit of damage, and they're gonna have to, well, they know he's charged, or at least he keeps yelling he is. I don't know. Oh, Podgy's got that sniper rifle going, or sniper class going, so maybe they heard that shot and they're trying to play a little careful. But so far, just kind of playing a little passive and testing time. There's 18 minutes left, so it's not like they're wasting time or anything here, and it wouldn't make sense for them to do so anyway. Ooh. Podgy again watching these long sight lines, and I'm actually surprised that Salt hasn't pulled out a sniper to counter Podgy at this point, because now they've got to know that Podgy's there. Ghetto has to, at least, because he took so much damage. We do have the quick fix popped in lobby right there. Meanwhile, regular Uber has not yet been popped. Podgy is bringing out the ham, trying to get the med pick with the ham, and somehow Uber Chain is still alive. Finally, he goes down right there to a pill, not the ham. I'm disappointed, but one last scout alive, and if he could get this force pop, he does. But meanwhile, Ghetto was on the point trying to get the cap, so good try right there from the scouts of Salt, but they were not able to make that final magic happen. And Disingenuous Assertions will defend for a little bit longer and push out onto second, it looks like. What was I thinking? Where did Random go? Now I'm confused. Anyway, so Disingenuous Assertions does take back their second point. Is that the bottle? I do see the bottle. Tipsy Nostalgia digging. Where is this action happening? And then I'm missing it. I guess in Solve Room? Okay. Alright. We'll stay in the combo. And the charge is ready to go for that quick fix. Bino! Oh my goodness! Oh, Joe Schmo just got right in the face of Uber Chain, takes him out, and then takes down Bino Sync as well. That combo is out of this picture. Now Braid with a 90% Uber charge is going to try to lead his team back onto mid to recapture the point. Only 2 players up right now for Salt. So looking like a big opportunity for this DAT team. A random dude has been running was running demo night. Okay. Maybe they've given up. I don't know. Maybe there's a strat there. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But regardless, midpoint goes to Disingenuous Assertions as they try to push on to second right here. Braid took a lot of damage actually, but was able to get back alive. And right now it's just him and his demo. Except Braid still stays alive, but somehow Dane able to get the kill on Bubble Choi, but it's just Braid now. So I'm not sure what happened there with Disingenuous Assertions, and that push kind of just dissolved at the seams. Unraveled at the seams? There we go. I guess it could dissolve at the seams too, but that makes no sense. So it unraveled at the seams right there. Now they do have Seth trying to contest it, but he's getting taken too much damage. Will fall back. They did, Disingenuous Assertions did succeed in forcing that quick fix pop, but I mean, okay, yay! But give it another like 20 seconds and it'll be charged again. So I don't know, whatever. The Uber is ready to go for Disingenuous Assertions if they want to push into blue, which they do indeed. Uber Chain takes his pill to the feet and goes down immediately. Need some more reinforcements here for Disingenuous Assertions to get some of these cleanup kills, and finally it looks like they're collapsing onto the point, doing a good job. Just need to leave those scouts behind and continue follow up on these kills, because there's only 2 up right now for Salt. And hey, one of them is a spy. Tipsy Nostalgia on the spy. He may have been spotted out, but we're gonna check in on his, keep an eye on his camera just in case. Actually, no, it looks like he hasn't been, so that was just some random spam going his way. Looks like he's going after anybody he can get, basically at this point. Oh, he has been spotted out now. So they do know he's around. We'll see if he can get this soldier. But Tipsy right now super hurt. And having too much difficulty taking out Specific right there. Meanwhile, what's going on here at last is the question. Nothing so far because Braid just now getting this Uber charge. Salt is gonna have a quick fix charge, but quick fix versus Uber, always a question mark here. And so we will have the Uber popped for red. Some high jumps from the soldiers. The quick fix is popped and not doing much right there. Seth just couldn't do it by himself, and now it's chaos. There is some capture time going down on the point, and there's a heavy there to clean it, to stop the point, but he will be cleaned up by the scouts. Podgy and Joe Schmo getting the cap, and that will be game. So Disingenuous Assertions wins 5-2 right there. So well played from both sides. Love the off-classy and interesting meta going for this from the Salt team. So I'd like to hear that explained. Maybe I don't know. It worked, I think, for a bit. I like the heavy plays. Maybe not running up to mid, but I do like the heavy medic combo. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for Podgy who sent this in. Also, good luck to him. He is in China right now for a study abroad program, and I am jealous. But so thanks to Podgy. Hey, if you want your match casted, send it to me at kiptf2@gmail.com. And if you want a server, you should check out tragicservers.com. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.